Salakia, continuing on, it says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will cause an alarm of war to be heard in Rabbah of the Ammonites, of the so-called Japanese. And it shall be a desolate heap, and her daughters shall be burst with fire. That's what's coming to the planet Earth. Like I said, man, this stuff's getting burnt up. It says, so it's not just America that's going to catch it. It's not just the so-called white man. All you nations are going to get it, man. It says, Salakia, and her daughters shall be burnt up with fire. Then shall Israel be heir unto them that were his heirs, saith Yahweh. Right, so Israel is going to, like I said, Israel is going to be the heir. Israel is going to reign over the planet Earth from those which now were in rulership, all these other nations. Howl, O Heshbon, for Ai is spoiled. Cry ye daughters of Rabbah, gird ye with sackcloth, lament, run to and fro by the hedges, for their king shall go into captivity. Yeah, you nations are going to be put into subjection, into captivity, man. And his priests and his princes together. And the nation of Israel is going to bear rule. All right, and then this great war is going to be caused by the Heavenly Father, which is going to lead up to that. You know, and that goes back into Revelations, the 19th chapter. The Son of Man coming to wage war on the planet Earth. All right, that's what's coming. And it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man, to see the earth get cleansed. Let me just grab a couple more scriptures. Let me go to the book of Psalms. This is Psalms. So let me go to book 83, chapter 83, and we'll just get to the main point. This is verse 11. Actually, I'm gonna go up just to get the main point, man, because all you nations are gonna catch it. This is verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, right? Edom, the so-called white man, Ishmaelites, the Arabs, Moab, man, all the Chinese, the Japanese, all you guys are gonna catch judgment, and the planet Earth is gonna be stripped from you. Your power is gonna be taken away. The tabernacles of Edom, the Ishmaelites, of Moab, of the Hagarins, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur, also join unto them. They have holpen the children of Lot. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, because all nations had, when all nations were formed, they were named after their forefathers. All right, today they would call themselves by different names, but when you do your research in history and words, that's when you'll learn what nation's what. It says, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as unto Salah, or Sisera, as unto Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung of the earth. Right, that you nations are going to be put down as dung, as poop. And the kingdom of Israel, the nation of Israel, is going to rule over you. It says, make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb. Yeah, all their princes as Zebah and Zalmunna. And that's what's coming, man. That translation of the kingdom is going to be changed. I'll go to verse 13 or verse 12, Salakia. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Heavenly Father in possession, right? Because when Israel fell, you know, they were scattered across the planet Earth, and all you nations took part in destroying them. All you nations took part in destroying them, and didn't have no mercy, man. So the Heavenly Father ain't gonna have mercy on you. It says, "O my power, make them like a will, as stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as a flame setteth the mountains on fire." That's right, man. That's what's coming. These mountains are going to be burnt to a crisp, especially here in America. So there will be nothing left here in America. And the trees, the plants, the animals are going to rejoice in this thing, man. Because finally righteousness will be established. After so much wickedness spread. But I'm gonna grab one last closing set out of the book of Daniel, just to kind of bring it home. Daniel chapter 7. I'll start at verse 9. It says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, right? The thrones of all these other beasts, these other nations, which once were at rule. All right, beginning with the ancient nations, going all the way through Rome, and then America. All right, all you thrown, America's that last rulership over the planet Earth. These thrones are going to be cast down, according to the scripture. And the Ancient of Days, meaning the Heavenly Father, did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels as a burning fire. A fiery steam issued, right? Because the kingdom of heaven, or the kingdom of earth, is going to be destroyed by that fire. And this is right afterwards. This is what's going to happen right after. It says, a fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands and thousands ministered unto him, representing the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of Israel. And 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were open. I beheld then, because the voice of the great words which the horn spake, the blasphemy of the so-called Negro, or not Slovakia, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American have a lot of blasphemy too, man. But it's specifically speaking about the last beast, America, NATO, and the EU. It says, the great words which the horn spake, I beheld even till the beast was slain. Right, the last beast, it was slain. The last rulership, the last ion, the last power. And his body destroyed and given unto the burning flame. That's right, this is going to be given to the burning flame, man. As concerning the rest of the beasts, the rest of the nations which were once at rulership, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and a time. They won't be, according to the book of Obadiah, the so-called white man is going to be destroyed forever. All right, but the other nations will be able to, they'll be able to live here on the planet Earth under the subjection of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. It says, I saw in the night vision, and behold, one like unto the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. Right, so the Son of Man came to that Ancient of Days. So the Messiah came to the Heavenly Father. All right, this is that translation. This is where the earth is finally given to the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, and the elect who are going to bear that rule. This is when the final translation is going to happen. It says, and there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, in his kingdom, that which shall not be destroyed. And with that, Lord willing, that this was edifying, and may prophecy unfold, man. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakakodash. Shalom.